Salute, fellas. Is anybody in the building? Sorry, I'm a little late. Excuse me. Salute, 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 Johnny. If you're still in the background chat, started a little late. My boy Carl. I want to talk about the subject with the people. So let me post the link. If anybody wants to join, go right ahead. Give me a sec. Hey, Carl, can you hear me, brother? A bit crackly. Yeah, sorry about that, fellas. Let me where's the bit? Hey, what up, SSC? Well, the link is up there in the chat, fellas. Let me pin it. You know, oh, sorry about the crackliness. Uh, I got the C19, so that's probably why I sound a bit crackly over. But I'm on the mend now. I just got a bit of the sniffles, but we'll do this as best we can. But yeah, man. Talk about the. I don't know if this was a development yesterday or development today. Hopefully, Paulo can jump in the building. Because he's a big Tyson Fury fan. I would really want to hear his take on it. But anyways, so yeah. So as we heard, uh, Tyson Fury has vacated the ring championship belt, the lineal title. Um, excuse me, just a sec. There we go. So anyways, yeah. So he's vacated the lineal title. Uh, um, second. Hey, el compa Pounds, what's up, fellas? Who else we got in the building? El compa SSC. What up, bro? What up, Carl? Man, down under. See what we got here. All right. I don't know why my comments aren't showing up on the top, but it's cool. When I heard a beep, you see something. Oh yeah, and Carl, my boy Carl in here. Carl.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, big time? Just talking about the news of yesterday, today. But give me a second because I want to hear out of my headphones, and that's probably why I'm cracking. Give me 3 seconds. I'll put myself on mute.
Fucking
Give me a sec.
dog up. I got this pup and he just won't shut the fuck up.
Hey, Carl, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why my headphones ain't working, so we'll just do it, like old-fashioned way, I guess.
Yeah, too easy, brother.
Yeah. So what's up, Carl? What's going on, big time?
Not much, mate. Hey, just woke up, bro. So,
Just woke up, did a little nap.
yeah, just woke up, had a few rum, but nothing too serious.
I
Getting
hear
ready
ya,
for the
hear ya.
fights today.
I'm with it. Hey, what up, 150, man? Salute, brother. Salute to you, bro.
Say
I
so.
know Pound's always messing with me with the deep funky headset and stuff like that. Um, yeah, man. Sorry, Carl, to cut you off. Just respond to 150. Yeah, well, to my knowledge, he just dropped the lineal title, the Ring magazine, brother, and he still has the WBC, but the WBC has already said that he has to the 26th to decide, if he wants to retire officially, so he can vacate the belt, or fight as mandatory, which would be Deontay Wilder, which is pretty funny.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah. The WBC number one contender is Deontay Wilder. I believe Deontay Wilder has already
Oh, wow.
a fight scheduled versus Robert Helenius in the upcoming months. So I would assume the winner of that fight would be the mandatory either for the vacant belt, which I don't agree with, but it is what it is. And I feel they should get like all the top. Like I would say, get the top 8 of the WBC rankings, and and then make a little tourney. But that's in a perfect world, right?
Yep. So,
Yeah, we got it.
27th of each month.
So 26th or the 27th of August, correct? Yeah, he's still the Mando, and they're still defending it at 150. They're saying that he's and I'm not disagreeing with him that he's not ¿cómo se dice digno in English? A worthy ex-champion, but I mean, come on, he just lost. I mean, you could say he just lost 3 in a row, but technically only lost 2. I mean, you need to give some of these guys another shot. Well, Jared Anderson, I think he's still coming up, but yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you, 150, man. It's nuts, bro. But yeah, man. What are your thoughts there, Carl?
You think he's going to retire, bro? Or you think, I mean, Tyson Fury does this every month.
I mean, he already vacated the ring title. Like, he didn't need to vacate his title until at least the 26th. Because the ring title is the one where he has the most pull. Like, a ring title can only be lost or can be lost in retirement. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah. Well, good point. Good point. Because
Who knows?
Usyk.
But he decided to vacate his lineal title, his ring magazine title. Now he doesn't have a say so. Well, according to how the rules are supposed to go, he doesn't have a say so for what's it called? If he loses that WBC title or not. Technically he would have to make that defense versus the number one contender, which would be the winner of Deontay Wilder versus Helenius. But anywho, but the good thing, I guess, out of all of this is that now the Ring Magazine has been confirmed by the Ring Magazine itself, but editor in chief, what's his name? I forget his name, but the editor in chief, and then per the rules, since Usyk and AJ are the number 1 and 2 ranked contenders in the what up, Monty? Salute, brother. Thanks for coming through, bro. Yeah, he's according to the rules, number 1, since the title's vacant, and now we have the number 1 and the number 2 of the ring rankings fighting next week. That is going to be for the lineal title. So it's in that way, it's actually really good. So we're going to know determining who the winner of this Anthony Joshua Usyk rematch is. Oh, it's the fake money. Okay. Still, that's my only money, man. If fake, so it's money. Anywho, what's that? Yeah. So it's gonna be pretty much this is for all the marbles. It's gonna be to pretty much have the lineal and plus the unified heavyweight championship of the world, and which is great in my opinion. I believe AJ and Usyk have earned, especially the winner of this fight have earned that, will have earned that distinction. I don't know what you think, Carl.
Yeah, well, I think it'll come out of retirement for AJ if they want to fight.
You think he'll come out like if he ends up beating Usyk? You think he'll
100%,
you think he'll
100%,
he'll come out of retirement for that fight?
100%. That'll
Yeah,
we all know that.
he retires
That'll be
one day, he retires the other day. I hear you, man.
Yep. Yeah, he'll come
That's what's up, 150,
out of
man. Can't
retirement for
wait,
that.
brother. Can't wait, man. Drop some fucking bars too, brother. I'm sorry, Carl. Go ahead.
No, you're right. If it's for all the marbles, if it's for undisputed, if AJ wins, which I doubt he will, Fury will definitely 100% come out of 100% for all the marbles against AJ. I don't think he'd like to do it against Usyk. To be a bit worried about Usyk. I think Usyk could give him a good
I mean,
run for his injury. I'd still have Tyson Fury in that fight against Usyk. I just think he's awkward. He's high. I think how he just lays on guys. He's got a really awkward style to. I mean, you can't get sparring partners that fight like Tyson. So he's hard to prepare for. But yeah, I just see if he'll 100% come out of retirement and want to have a piece of AJ. He's always wanted that.
Yeah, it's a big fight, both of them. I mean, that's what's kind of peculiar to me. Like, I don't know if this is like kind of like the trend that's going on with these fighters. Like, if they don't make the what's his name? Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Like, like me personally, I don't understand why how these dudes could like retire without knowing that there's still one dude out there. That you're not the best. Like you kind of get where I'm going.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, 100%. But those guys don't even have the following. Both EJ and Bud, they're not big pay-per-view stars. They don't sell big numbers, pay-per-view draws. It is a big fight for the purists, for all the hardcore, for us. But man, it's not going to bring the casuals in like Manny or Conor McGregor. It's just not going to bring the casuals in. I don't think. No one knows it. It's a big fight. It's a big fight for all of us. But I just don't see them. They're talking. They think they're going to sell millions of pay-per-views. I think they'll be lucky to tick over 1 million.
Well, I mean, in England they'll sell, but over here in the States, it's a totally different proposition. You know what I'm saying? I think most people do, like you said, like the hardcores know who they are, but it is what it is. But I'm more coming from more of the as a personal pride thing. Not for the fans. It's just like if I was in Tyson Fury's shoes, or I was in Errol or Bud's shoes, I just couldn't retire. I mean, like even if the fucking fight takes 10 more years to make, I have to fight this man just for my own personal pride.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, we all know that they should do it. It's like you say, bro, that's undefeated and or it's got all the straps. Well, you got to fight them. That's how they did it in the 80s and the 90s. They just, I don't know, they just seem to be ducking, motherfucker. I don't get it. They're talking the game.
I don't get it myself.
I think it's social media, bro. I don't know. Social media, there's a lot of warriors on there.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I've said it before. I just think that the promoters, they're very smart, and I think they know what the fanaticism is, and that like literally like social media can sway a fair weather fan one way or another, and I think they just kind of play on that on that on that demographic.
Yeah. I
You get what I'm
understand
saying?
totally. Yeah,
It's
man.
just they know that like, okay,
Totally.
I can have these guys fight once a year, and we can put out
Yep.
a little puff piece, kind of discrediting another fighter, and the people that don't know will eat it up.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Boots Ennis. I mean, the next fight that should be made should be Boots and Virgil, in my opinion. That should be. And
I mean, yeah, no, in my opinion,
that's not
that's a great fight. Or if that fight cannot be made, I mean, Boots versus Speedy Rashidi, Alexis Rocha. You got the guy from was there a guy? Oh yeah, McKinson. I mean, he only lost once. I mean, who's to say Boots would beat him? I would say he would, but I mean, you don't know till you get in there and bang it out with with a potential well, Matt Chad, salute, brother. You know, you get what I'm saying? It's like you don't know. Mr. Pads, what's up, brother?
100%.
Uh, yeah, you get what I'm saying? I mean, but I mean, these fights need to
Yeah,
be made. Is
totally.
what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. You know, it's just they're sitting there like Rashidi was put on the shelf for 2 years. You know, he just came back, but it was literally versus a guy he was in there just to kind of like get the cobwebs out of. And but still, you got Alexis Rocha coming off of a big, well, not a huge win, but I mean, it looks a lot bigger now since what's his name? Woo!
Blair.
Blair the Flair.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's his name? So I'm off right now. The guy he
Yeah,
just
fuck
beat,
Hooker.
which I didn't think in a million years. I thought the guy was going to come in and put Blair to sleep just like Rocha did, but nah. I mean, like now it's Blair the Flair is somebody that like I mean I never disrespected him, but it's kind of hard to kind of like rate Maurice Hooker. Thank you for pounds. Kind of rate somebody with only like 10 fights in the last 10 years that high in the division.
Yep.
But Maurice Hooker is a great ex champion. Obviously, that he's kind of like long in the tooth now. Maybe he just doesn't have it anymore. But still, I mean, like normally, if Blair Flair wasn't at least a halfway decent. Hey, what up, Bruce Gas? A halfway decent what's it called? A fighter. Like I mean, he would have lost. You get what I'm saying? So now, like maybe a potential rematch between Blair the Flair and Alexis Rocha, not right away, obviously, but a Blair the Flair versus a McKinson would be good. Alexis Rocha versus Speedy Rashidi. I mean, my whole point being is that these guys need to mix it up.
Yeah, totally. I just hope they
That's
don't
facts,
feed Paul Blair
Pounds.
to
Facts.
fucking
I mean,
feed
Ryan
Paul
Garcia,
Blair.
for all the hate that he gets, he's been more active than Errol Spence or Sennis, or excuse me, Sennis, or Bud Crawford. And like those are two of the fighters that I do like, especially with me. That like if a fighter gets like unnecessary hate, I kind of like him more. But anyway, that's not here nor there. But still, Rounds makes a great point. Like yeah, like Ryan Garcia and Blood Fair are way more active than Bud and Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And he makes a valid point.
Yeah, totally. I just
Yeah,
hope
and
Virgil.
imagine Ryan fights like which he should fight again. That'd be 3 fights in 1 year. He'd be doing fucking Canelo Alvarez type shit.
Yep.
I'm hearing that
Look at
Maxi
Virgil.
Hughes is probably the person they're going to go to. And Maxi Hughes is good. I mean, he holds a secondary title that nobody really cares about. But Maxi Hughes, he hasn't lost in a cool minute. So I mean, it's be a fight. Obviously, I want to see Tank because Tank and Ryan are my favorite fighters. But politics are politics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. I just hope
And
they
then
don't
also,
feed Blair the
go ahead,
Flair to fucking poor Virgil. Fuck him up.
yeah, probably. But hey, like I was saying before, Carl, we won't know until they get in there again. It's like how I still give George Kambosos a chance in the rematch because this is his first loss. We don't know how he's going to,
Yeah, exactly.
what adjustments he's going to make, what he's going to do. Maybe he goes in there and he fucking stinks up the joint even more. Maybe he goes in there and knocks him out. Who knows?
Let's just
But
hope he turns up to fight.
boxing has been lit. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying, let's just hope fucking George turns up to fight.
Exactly. And I thought, to be perfectly honest, Carl, And like I'm not a huge Devin fan. I'm not a huge Kambosos fan. I thought that fight was a lot closer than most people think. I thought in the 10th round, I believe, or the ninth round, George Kambosos actually dropped Devin. That's just my personal opinion with a body shot. So and literally like uh, I might need to watch the fight again. But to me, Devin fought as basic as one could get. He literally beat him at the end of his jab, which was
Yeah,
a great tactic because George could not adjust and get past that lead jab. You get what I'm saying?
oh,
But
totally.
that's the thing. Go ahead.
George just George everything George did was negated with it. No combinations. George, I think George hit him with a two-piece the whole fight. George is great counter puncher. George didn't counter anything.
Yeah. And I thought he did some good work, especially early in that fight, Carl. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Because like that's what he has on Devin Haney. He has his hand speed. What he needs to do is shit. I don't know. I haven't like broke down the fight in my head, but I would almost I thought he tried to dictate the pace. I thought he tried to dictate the pace early in the fight, and it didn't end up being successful with it. But I do think that maybe if he has Devin come to him and counterpunch in between, in like counterpunch him with Devin coming on the way in, maybe he could have more success. But I'm not sure. I haven't really what's it called? Analyze the fight on what adjustments that Cam can make.
Yeah, I don't think Devin's got to make too many adjustments. Man, you negated everything. But the game plan
That's the
thinking,
thing.
I got to show my fans. I got to show my fans more. That's the way I see he comes away from his game plan of just negating everything defense.
But that's the thing, Carl.
George,
That's the apple card. If George comes in and studies his fight and the deficiencies that he had, and he for somehow is able to negate Devin's jab, then Devin's in a whole world of hurt because he didn't show anything else in that fight. In my humble opinion, you get what I'm saying? So that's what makes the fight so intriguing to me. My boy Mark, man, what up? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
You know,
I know
and that's
George.
the thing. And that's the thing. That's the thing about that. You know, that's why, like, boxing's been littered with fighters have been like just kind of like what's it called, written off. We don't need to watch this fight no more. Blah blah blah. The next thing you know, the guy cut the person that they said that couldn't do nothing or couldn't make no adjustments. Why do we need to watch this fight? Ends up winning the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Devin's not going to win. I still favor Devin in that fight. But you know what I'm saying? That's why like he's contractually obligated for this rematch. So so the cards fall where they may.
George has got nothing to lose, bro. Nothing to lose.
Exactly.
Put it all on the line, and he's got to bring that dog out like he did against T.O., man.
And that's a dangerous man. That's
right. A man with nothing to lose.
Say that's a dangerous man. A man with nothing to lose, dangerous.
Facts. He comes in with the right mindset this time, not trying to use this art of war bullshit.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you. No, it's at the end of the day, they know that they're not super well known in the American market, especially, and they're just saying a lot of these things to build the fight up. We knew the Aussies were going to come out in force, but like I don't know how much it did viewership wise. It was free. That was a good thing. So I'm sure it did pretty good. But still, it's just they don't have that type of fan base like say that the other 135 pounders.
Nah, Australia doesn't have the fan base, bro. There's no. I think I've met them all on YouTube, bro.
I hear you, but still, man, you guys have had some great fucking champions, man.
Oh, we have, yeah, we have. I mean, Costa Zoo got
great
me
champions.
into it. He got me into it, and in my opinion, Floyd ducked fucking Costa Zoo. Floyd could have fought Costa Zoo.
And yeah, I have a difference in opinion there, Carl. I thought that it was the other way around, but politics existed back then as the way today. Who knows who does?
Yeah, exactly. We'll never
Because
know.
Costa was on his way out.
We'll never. Yeah. Well, Ricky Hatton fucked his plans, bro.
Hey, hey.
Ricky Hatton
But I
fucked.
mean, a lot of people say that Floyd was scared of Margarito, and he did look, a bit like, oh shit, a little shook in that one kind of interview that goes around on social media. But at the end of the day, I've never believed in ducks, Carl. I believe all these fighters will
Yeah.
get up in here and fight.
Yeah, man. Facts.
That's what they're there for, is to fight.
Yep.
Carl,
We just don't see it.
bear with me really quickly. I'm
Nowadays,
going to
it's
get
worse.
some Kleenex really quickly.
Too easy. I'm going to have a bong.
Thank you.
Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute, Bruce Gad, Chad, the maddest Chad of all Chadland. Just got two going for my brother Bruce. My attitude sucked. But now it's better. Chat. Who in the chat's got Kemper? I know. Does Puro sing? Let's get Puro singing. Yeah, good call, man, Chad. Let's have a sing off.
A little bit, guys. I sing a little bit.
You do? Oh, nice. Well, at Mad Chads, we always sing.
Just a tad.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll at Mad Chads, bro. We always sing.
Yeah, I know, right? We sang a little bit. There goes my boy TBH. What up, bro?
BH. Salute, brother.
Yeah, man.
That's what Mad Chad was calling him yesterday, Campobosis.
Campobosis? Yeah, I still call him Cambozo a little bit. He was getting a little annoying, but a good fighter, I still think.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a good little journeyman.
Oh, not journeyman yet. He only has one loss. I mean, come on, Carl. Can't put him journeyman status yet, brother.
He's good for someone's resume,
I don't know. He only has one loss. I mean, usually when you're good for someone's resume, you have multiple losses.
Yeah, he's just got to stop talking that shit, that smack, and fucking just get on with it in the ring. Bring the dog like you did against Tio, bro. I think Tio's
still.
still.
That's the thing, though. Maybe he's just not capable, But we shall see. That's why we fight the fight. So, I'll never. Me personally, I just won't blankly dismiss a fighter after one loss. But that's why they fight again.
Nah.
So we could see how we can we can gauge them from this rematch forward.
Yeah, I'm just pissed off that I didn't see, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, what, brother?
Who the fuck? I'm just pissed off because that I saw against Tio.
What do you mean?
Fought David. He just, I don't know. He just fucking didn't turn up.
I mean, I thought he turned up. It's just, he could have. He thought it was going to be easy. I mean, maybe he didn't come in with the right game plan. I don't know. I hear you. I hear you. Especially, that's your guys' champ. You guys don't have many of them. I feel you.
Yeah. We just get.
Hey, but he can surprise you, man. I'm telling you, man. I've been watching boxing a lot of years, man. These fighters can surprise you.
Yeah. We just get gutted. We put all our eggs in one basket, and that basket.
Exactly. I mean, for me, I just try to keep it even keel. I just know in the back of my head all fighters lose.
Yep.
Canelo lost. It is what it is. Like but that's the beauty of it. For me, that's the beauty of boxing. Taking a loss and then see how you react.
Yeah, through adversity. See how you
Because
handle a bit of adversity.
Canelo's already proven he took one loss and then he went on a tear. There's nothing
Yep.
suggesting that he can't go on the same tear.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
I just keep it 100. Like I saw Canelo number one pound for pound, and that's not because I don't believe the other fighters are worthy. Canelo has been constantly active. Been in the ring, challenging himself. Even though I don't subscribe to the he dared to be great. Like all these fighters dare to be great. He just lost.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it.
Yeah.
No reading
Yeah, look,
into it. No excuses. He just lost.
he went up. He went up to 175, bro, and he tested himself at that weight.
Yeah.
He's
But some
no
people
good in that
use it
division.
more like an excuse, if you get what I'm saying, Carl. Like they'll be like, "Oh, it's
Yeah,
okay that he
yeah,
lost. He
I
was
hear
just
you.
there to be great." Like I don't subscribe to that.
Yeah,
All these fighters dare to be great, but some of them win, some of them lose. He lost that night.
yep, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. What do you think, bro?
What are you saying, brother?
You think of Tiafimo and Pedro Campa?
Yeah, people should handle business. The only thing is that is a bit I don't know what's going to happen is the guy only has one loss. I know it's been all versus local competition in Mexico, but I mean, shit, those motherfuckers with one loss, man, they could come at you. So I just saw a few interviews with Tio on the Zone and on other platforms. He looks ready. He doesn't look dehydrated. He looks good. So I expect him to go in there and take care of business. Almost like when Ryan fought to go. To go was a boxer nobody knew of. He only had one loss. He was a boxer. His only loss was a knockout back like in his second professional fight or whatever. But at the end of the day, like he ran from him. He ran like a scared little dude. He couldn't adjust. A lot of people gave criticism to Ryan for doing what he was supposed to do, but it is what it is. That's how they are. But yeah, I definitely think Tio should pull off a Ryan type performance, maybe even get the knockout
Yep.
because Campa comes to fight, to go doesn't.
Yeah. Well, Tom, we'll find out today. And on the
Yes, sir.
undercards, Xander got sick. Had to pull out of his last. I'm interested to see Xander. Man, I like Xander. I like how he moves.
Because Xander looking like a good prospect. I was going to tell Matt Chad too that hey, sometimes that doesn't mean anything either. The weight cut, because I thought like he was going to be into he was.
Oh, now it's the Carl show. And just so I'll just read the chat. As minute minus 6,000. Oh my! So Xander's got a good chance at that. Wake me up when Spence moves up, Johnny Blaze. Big H. Me. We've lost you, Piro. 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 Damn, this restream eats battery. battery worse and fucking it's on charge and my phone's still going backwards. China hacks, this communist cocksuckers, mad Chad. But I'm going to jump off. Take care, everyone.